So under supervised learning domain, we can further have two categories in which we can have some algorithms which could be able to perform classification, and on the other hand we can have some algorithms which are capable of performing regression. And we will also see that what is the basic difference between classification and regression, and under what circumstances we need to perform classification, and under what circumstances we need to do regression. So there are different problems and different applications in which sometimes we have to perform classification and sometimes we also need to do regression. So after discussing supervised learning domain, we will look into unsupervised learning domain. First we will see that what is the basic difference between a supervised and unsupervised learning domain, and then we will see that how can we perform clustering in unsupervised learning domain, right? So in unsupervised learning domain, we are basically more interested in performing clustering from the input data set. We will see that what clustering means and how can we perform clustering by different types of data. And after that, we will look into the reinforcement learning algorithms. We will see that how can an algorithm learn from the data under the reinforcement learning domain, and how it is different from the supervised or unsupervised learning. So after discussing the three basic categories of a machine learning algorithm, we will see that what are the different ways through which we can perform learning from data set of any algorithm. So we can have incremental learning, and in incremental learning we will see that we have two different types. In one we will be performing online learning, and in the second type we will be performing batch processing, right? So there is a whole lot of difference between these two types, but both of these types have their own advantages, and depending upon the application we need to choose that whether we need to perform online learning or we are more interested in the batch processing. So again we will start from the basic definition, and then we will see that what is the basic difference and what is the mechanism of these learning domains. And after that we will see that different types of machine learning algorithms, what is the generalization between them, right? So we will see that there are different algorithms which are instance based, and some algorithms are model based, and we will see that which application suits to which domain, whether we need to perform instance based or we need to go for the model based category. So these are the basics of the machine learning domain. We will be covering all these step by step. So now have a look at the very first category of the machine learning, which is the supervised learning domain. So in supervised learning domain, it learns through examples of which we know the desired output. We want what we want the to predict, right? So this is the basic definition of a supervised learning domain, that in supervised learning domain we have different set of examples and we know the output of those examples, right? So we already have the knowledge of our desired output, and here desired output means that we know that what we want to predict, right? So in simple words I can say that under supervised learning domain I will have a training data set, and that training data set will have their labels or the desired output values associated with those examples, and our algorithm will learn from those labeled or desired output contained data. So if we have different images in our data set, and we have some cats and dogs images, and we know that is this a cat or a dog. And on the other hand, another example can be if I have different sets of emails and I already know that either the email contains a spam or it is or it's not a spam. So another example can be that we want to predict the market values of houses given the square meters, number of rooms, neighborhood, right? So we have some different data or features available, and we want to predict the market value based on that those input features. So in simple words, we can say that under supervised learning domain we have some training examples, and those training examples have the associated labels with them, or we know the desired output with them. Now, as we have seen earlier, that under supervised learning domain we have classification algorithms as well as we have regression algorithms, right? So what is the basic difference between the two? Is that classification is basically the division of input data into different classes, right? For example, if my input data set has some cats images in them, and I have some input data set that have some dogs images in them, and my target is to design and develop an algorithm that can automatically classify the input images into these two categories, right? So in this case, my example will be my problem will be a binary classification problem, right? Because you know that binary can be either 0 or 1. So if I have some data set which needs to be divided in either two classes, right? And like here, I want to divide the data set either as a cat or a dog. So I have two output classes here. So I can say that here my problem is a binary classification problem, and I want to have the output as a discrete variable. So that will be termed as a classification problem, right? So you can see here that I have a data set. Some instances are plus and some instances are in the form of a circle, right? So I have two different types of data, and in classification under supervised learning domain, I will have the output labels of each of these instances, and I want to classify these instances into two categories, right? So this will be one class and this will be another class. So I am doing binary classification here under supervised learning domain. The other category is the regression, which is a little bit different from classification, and in a regression we are more interested in determining the output which will be continuous in nature, right? So we will have a continuous dependent variable and an independent variable, right? And we will be basically trying to figure out the value of dependent variable with the help of independent variable. But in this case, here it was a discrete case, but here we have a continuous case, right? So a example can be like if I have some variables, and on the basis of those variables maybe I want to determine the price of some object, or maybe I want to determine the temperature. So these can be different situation or circumstances in which I will be more interested in applying the regression algorithms, right? So the basic difference between a classification and a regression is, number one, in classification I want to have the output as a discrete variable, while in regression I want to have it rather more continuous, right? So in regression I can have a binary classification or multi-classification. Binary classification, if I want to divide the data set into classes, or if I have more than two classes, maybe 9 classes, 10 classes, then that will be a case of a multi-class classification. But in either case I will be basically classifying my input data set into different classes. On the other hand, in regression I will have some independent variables, and I want to basically predict the value of the unknown variable, which will be a dependent variable. And an example can be maybe the price of something, or maybe to predict the temperature, or maybe to predict the stock market value. So any problem can lie under this regression. So these are basically the two main categories which comes under supervised learning domain. One is classification, which can either be binary or multi-class, and the other is regression.